Sup gamers, Miguel here.
And CJF Yugatech. We got beta access to Diablo 4 last weekend, and in 2 days, I got to level 25, found all points of interest, and finished Act 1 of the campaign. No biggie.
Okay, let's just get into it.
So Diablo IV takes place 30 years after Diablo III. The Black Soulstone is destroyed, the Prime Evil has been defeated, and Malthael, the Angel of Death, has fallen. As a result, most of the population of Sanctuary has been lost. With the gates of heaven shut, Lilith, the daughter of Mephisto, returns to seize control of the realm. Because of this, players of Diablo IV will be finding themselves on the hunt for Lilith across Sanctuary as the main motivation for their quests. Blizzard has stated the motif of the game is hatred. We notice this theme throughout the game's visual narrative, how hate is consuming the world and the heart of the characters we create.
Speaking of characters we create, before you start your journey, the game asks you to select a class. Instead of the typical name and gender selection, Diablo IV actually allows players to customize their character's appearance. From different hairstyles and customizable facial appearances and body markings, the new character creator allows players to give their characters a unique touch. Also, cutscenes are now rendered in the game's real-time engine, which showcases the customized character players create, resulting in more immersion within the story.
Skill trees also make a comeback in Diablo IV, as players are able to create builds in the form of an actual tree. A skill tree has branches and roots to add or upgrade skills, allowing players to make their characters stronger and have a more tailored experience. Players have the ability to reset and refund their skill points to try new abilities or change passive effects. This is free up until they reach level 15, where they have to pay in-game gold to reset.
OG Diablo and Diablo 2 fans may recall potions and elixirs. In Diablo 4, potion crafting and upgrading are now brought back in the game. Instead of having an unlimited health potion with a 30-second cooldown like in Diablo 3, Diablo 4 revisits health potions in limited capacity that need to be replenished. Health potions may be dropped by chests or enemies, and just like items, they despawn when they're not picked up after a short amount of time. When players reach level 10, they will have access to the Alchemist, who is then able to upgrade how much their health potions heal them. Alchemists are also able to craft elixirs to give players specific buffs.
Right off the bat, players may notice that there is a dodge button and it now has a cooldown. For PC players, this is a new thing as the dodge roll was non-existent in previous installments. For console players, this may feel odd as it is now a button prompt and not the analog stick used to dodge.
For quests, besides the main story, players now have side quests, which were only existent in Diablo Immortal. Side quests can be activated by NPCs throughout Sanctuary, or they can be found through objects in the world. Different classes will also have side quests specific for them.
From the looks of things, in the early access beta, Diablo IV seems to be an online-only game that does not allow you to play if you are not connected to the internet. In the game, you will meet players scattered around the world and can party up with them to help accomplish their quests or join them in events. Speaking of events, there are two kinds of world events where players may band together and be able to gain rewards once completed. The first one will be noticeable on your minimap. It has an orange circle that shows the location of an event taking place. These are short tasks where players defend survivors from waves of monsters or slay enemies until a mini-boss appears. The second kind of event is the World Boss. During the early access beta, Blizzard tweeted out the time that Ashava, the world boss for the beta, would spawn. There, players do their best to slay this monster until its health bar drops to 0. The world boss is a powerful creature that is able to take out players with one sweep. Literally.
Graphics have definitely improved in Diablo 4. Texture details like fur and fabric are noticeable, especially when zoomed in. The world's physics is also reactive to the players, from snow trails to reactive gusts of wind to bloodied weapons and armor. The game doesn't shy away from its dark and horror origins, as the world shows how gruesome and gory it can be.
So with that being said, how was the game?
Well, since it was an early access beta, there were some bugs here and there as well as some server-related issues. Nothing that would break the game and should hopefully be fixed upon full release. All in all, it was a blast to get in Diablo 4. Slaying monsters together with other players was a great experience, especially when we were able to finish quests and defeat bosses. If you're a fan of the Diablo series, then you'll truly appreciate what they've done with Diablo 4. For those of you new to the series, don't sweat it, it's still enjoyable and you still feel the tense atmosphere that the world brings.
Diablo 4 will have an open beta that's free to play starting today, March 24, that ends on March 26, giving players a chance to try out the game before deciding on a purchase. Get on battle.net and download the beta before the servers close. So what do you guys think about Diablo 4? Are you saying goodbye social life with this one? Let us know in the comments below.
And if you enjoyed this video or like this kind of gaming content, be sure to smack that like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and hit that bell icon so you get notified of our future uploads. Be sure to visit yugatech.com for this tech and gaming news. Again, this has been Miguel.
And this is CJ, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye!
Bye!